So what I'm going to do is take the 3 and bring it down and write it as a coefficient in front. 3 log base 4 of 64. You want to simplify it as much as possible. So this is not done because what you should notice is that 64 is a power of 4. 64 is the same thing as, notice that I kept the base the same, but 64 is the same thing as 4 cubed. That's 64. So notice that I have log base 4 of 4. Those two match, so pretty much that cancels out and leaves you with just 3. So it's going to be 3, which is this 3, times this is just 3. So it's just 9. That's the final answer. Another way that you could go about it is, once you get to this point, 3 log base 4 of 4 cubed, you could use the power property again to take that exponent and bring it down again, just like the one that you brought down at first. So when you bring it down again, it's going to be right here in front. So it's going to be 3 times 3 log base 4 of 4. And log base 4 of 4 is just 1, so it just cancels out. So it's just 3 times 3, which again is 9. You get the same answer. Let's move down to 41. Log base 3 of 8 to the 5th. The only thing I can see to do here is to bring down the 5. So it's 5 log base 3 of 8. Right? You could take a power and make it a coefficient there. There's really nothing else to simplify here except to write it as, change the base, use the change of base formula. So write it as 5 log of 8 divided by log of 3. And the way I got that is by taking this log of 3 over log base 3 of 8 and use the change of base formula to write it as log of 8 over log of 3. And I just kept the 5 in the numerator because it's being multiplied. That's pretty much as simple as we can get it, but we can do a decimal approximation on the calculators. 5 times log of 8 is that divided by log of 3. Log of 3. 9.464 approximately. Right, so sometimes they ask you for the approximate solution, the approximate answer. Sometimes they want the exact, which would be this. Or this, both of them are correct. Let's move down to 42. Log base 3 of 9 to the 4th power. Once again, what I'm going to do first is take that power and bring it down and make it a coefficient. So it's 4 log base 3 of 9. Next thing, just like the number 40, you should notice that 9 is a power of 3. So you're looking for that power because the base of the log is 3. Look for that power there. That's 3 squared. So I'm going to write it as log base 3 of 3 squared. What you can do at this point is say, well, the base matches the argument, so this is just 2. So it's just 4 times, this entire thing is just 2. Just 4 times 2, which is 8. This is 8. Log base 3 of 9 to the 4th power is just 8. 43. Log base 3 of 30. Now in this case, 30 is not a power of 3, so I can't rewrite it as a power of 3. You can split it up into log base 3. You know, we could go this way. Let's do this, and then I'll show you another way that we could do. You could write that, log of 30 over log of 3, and then write an approximate solution. Log of 30 over log of 3. Log of 30 divided by log of 3 is 3.096 approximately. That's one way to go. Another way that I could have gone is to do this. The 30 is the same thing as 3 times 10. So I could write log base 3 of 3 plus log base 3 of 10. Because the 3 times the 10 makes 30. And log base 3 of 3 is just 1. So it's 1 plus log base 3 of 10. Now I can't punch that into the calculator, so I can write this as log of 10 over log of 3. So it's 1 plus log of 10 over log of 3. I could keep going a little more because log of 10 is just 1, because the base is 10. So it'll be 1 plus 1 over log of 3. That is the exact answer, which is the same thing as that, which should also give me 3.096, right? If I put this into the calculator, it will be 3.096, just like that one. Watch, 1 plus what is it? 1 divided by log of 3. 1 plus 1 divided by log of 3. It's going to give me the exact same answer as before. 3.096. Those are the exact same thing. This would be the exact, or this one, and this would be the approximate, which is the same thing.